Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warrior LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warrior LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this shit. Yes, I. Brothers and sisters, you don't know. Well, I'm there. Yeah, it's there. Shut that door there. I want to say greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I the First. And all things good and wonderful amongst us and about us. Welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, as we always shout out, like it, share it, and make it grow it. See. Now, you don't know, the university journey is starting. Kick off. Yes, and so far, I'm gonna enjoy the experience. I'm gonna full enjoy the experience. See. It's not much surprise. It's the same like regular school in some sense. The atmosphere, and infrastructure and things like that. But again, we all agree say the tutorage is different. Seeing the way how them teach is different. Seeing a lot of it depends on yourself. See how you administer yourself towards the process and things like that. They're mostly instructed and directed what you have to do and what is expected of you. And then you now have to improvise and, be proactive and things like that. See, now, what I plan for do, like a series called The Journey. See, the reason why I kick off the journey today is because, there are certain little things for fall into place for I can fully start dealing with it. Certain little aspects need to confirm certain, negativity and certain positivity as well regarding the journey. Seeing before I start a series there, giving details, it's all about getting our brothers and sisters interested in the process, See, but we can still use the opportunity today to ask anybody who, get inspired, and sign up for September or approach or attempt to sign up for September, just drop your comment in the, declare the thing in the comment section so that's other people as well where might depend the borderline, get the confidence for jump in. More and big up Father Remix and Mother Remix. See, because, them inspired and them do them things still. I will give thanks. See? Now we have a little video here we want to show to the eye them. Seeing with the Prime Minister, like a reporter do a rundown on Jamaica Prime Minister Holness affairs, The thing about the video is that it kind of old. That me I realize. So the video kind of old. I don't know how much of the items see the video already, but it surprising for know so well then. Even at this point here, right now, with a certain question I ask regarding the Prime Minister where there was a huge delay with the it's not a favor, but it's like a requisite of politicians at certain time. Not for the item might have catch on for what me talk about. After definitely when I watch the video now, no me talk about, but we are gonna discuss it after the video still. You know see, anyway, without no further ado, take in that video here and we catch it back on the flip side.
This is the house, built on 3/4 of an acre, complete with stone-cut wall, in the exclusive Beverly Hills neighborhood just outside Kingston. It's a huge upgrade from where Jamaica's newest Prime Minister and then opposition leader Andrew Holness says he was born.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road in a Spanish town. My father is still a farmer and my mother is a retired civil servant.
Property records showed that Beverly Hills land was purchased by a St. Lucian-based company, ADMAT Incorporated, for $300,000 in 2011, 3 months before Holness became Prime Minister of Jamaica for the first time, and when he was Minister of Education. There's no mortgage listed. In a statement, Holness says he's the sole director of ADMAT and a shareholder, along with his 2 sons, Adam and Matthew. Holness says he got the money from funds in his accounts at 2 of Jamaica's investment banks and used his savings, salary, loans and credit from suppliers established through his wife, who is a real estate developer, to build the house, costing him approximately $52 million, or around $525,000 US. He says the St. Lucian structure was used for estate planning. His attorney, Patrick Bailey, says there's that and the additional potential benefit of avoiding transfer taxes.
If the house at Beverly Hills is the only asset and he was selling it, he would simply sell the company, sell the shares. The company would have its shareholding transferred from him and his children to the new purchasers, whereas the title would remain unchanged because the new purchaser will be the owners of ADMAT and be the owners of the property. So in that case, there's no transfer from one entity to another. So you save on transfer tax and stamp duties and those sorts of things.
Civil society activist Carol Narcisse says the leader of the country shouldn't be trying to avoid taxes.
Especially if you're a prime minister and you're telling your citizens that they need to conform to the regulatory environment that you have designed, that you do not think you can adhere to, because it is inimical to your interest to adhere to it, or inimical to the interest of your children's future to adhere to it, then there is a major, there's a major inconsistency there that you need to explain.
Join us in a partnership for prosperity. Let's change Jamaica for the better. Choose prosperity.
Does he own other entities in there, in ADMAT?
In ADMAT?
Yeah.
I think he has at least one other property in ADMAT.
And where is that?
That is in somewhere in the Arcadia area. Right.
And that's considered land or also?
Some it's an apartment. Actually, he's now in the process of selling that unit. He owes suppliers because suppliers gave him credit for the house he's building in Beverly Hills.
And the source of funds for that was what?
That one, I can't recall all of those details, but I seem to remember that he has always used the house that he lives in and get loans and that sort of thing.
We checked the title for the property where Bailey says both Holness and his wife lived at the time of our interview and found no additional loans or mortgages other than those originally taken out in 2002, when they bought the house for $7 million Jamaican dollars, around $144,000 US back then. So you were satisfied then with the source of the funds in both cases?
Oh, absolutely, 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 absolutely.
We checked the title for the Acadia property and found that it was indeed purchased by the same St. Lucian company, ADMAT Incorporated, in 2008, again when Holness was Minister of Education. The price tag, 16 million Jamaican dollars, around 219,000 US back then, and again, no mortgage was listed. Further, we also checked whether ADMAT owned additional properties and found one more. A half-acre lot, also bought in Beverly Hills on Wycliffe Close in February 2009, also when Holness was Minister of Education, price tag, around 15 million Jamaican dollars, almost 173,000 US dollars, and again, no mortgage listed.
So you've never heard of this week of closed property before today?
Let me put it this way. I have never handled, and when I look at the transfer, I see the names of lawyers who I know. And he's entitled to have more than one lawyer. We all have to eat.
So all told, when it comes to properties, there's the Great House Boulevard home that Holness and his wife bought with a mortgage while Holness was a mere member of Parliament, and in the 4 years he was Minister of Education, earning the equivalent of around $60,000 per year, or $90,000 with allowances. There was the Arcadia apartment, no mortgage listed. The land at Waycliffe Close in Beverly Hills, no mortgage listed. The land for the Shenstone Beverly Hills house he's building, no mortgage listed. And around $525,000 spent building the house in the 3 years after Holness's Jamaica Labour Party lost the election in 2011. Holness.
Something all right. Something all right, yeah.
Yeah. The lady, the reporter will do the video, went in depth and I asked some pivotal question. What we notice is like a bad man thing our Prime Minister used when it come on to the declaration of him incomes and outgoings. You know, see, it come like a bad man thing in a Jamaica. You know, see, and them little thing there is really questionable and it says a lot, not only about the GLP party, but also about the PNP party. You know, see, and them supposed to, them no, them no more aggressive with certain questions where stranger will look like a bride them come a Jamaica, come and ask. I mean, as a party lying in wait, why are these things not being brought to the forefront and discussed more vigorously by the Prime Minister, by the opposition leader, Mark Golding? You know? We not appreciate the lackadaisy, docile nature to an extent regarding these corrupt, these suspicious looking, actions and attitude. You know, see, because when you look upon it, when a man out of the Ministry of National Education, a step I make them big step there, them big in major investment there, and I do film business abroad with the hope say him not get taxed by the Jamaican society. It look like so well then, why him make them demands they have people. Nobody can get away with nothing as long as him have a hand in it. You know, see? So these things are concerning. These things are really concerning. And for no say, boy, the opposition party really make much of an effort to highlight these things and brought them things to the forefront. You have to wonder if a guy just sit on the wings and wait to him there when he can do the same or more damage. Because again, nobody now question it. No, everybody a ball about cost of living in Jamaica. More, it's like more than anywhere else in the world. The cost of living down there high. You know, see, yet still, these little suspicious looking corrupt act, I go unquestioned. You know, see, it's a thing that way with us as a people, It's a thing that with us, it's like abuse becomes part of our DNA. Abuse from authority and people like that, it just becomes acceptable. It's like all we expect out of life is to just wake up a morning. You know, see? It's like we just want to wake up. And once we wake up, we're cool. Any struggle, any oppression, anything else, we prepare for battle it. You know, see? We also want to tidy up. Just come in from university and jump on the system somewhere, long for interact with the item. I feel tired again. So, you know, see, if you're looking at the settee, a beer equipment them there where we use and study, I will study too with them. Jaja, you know, see, we book bag and we extra with extras and things like that, you know? Cause you don't know, that's how the thing set it up. We have to we're in preparation and we are dealing with it. Place one tidy up like a steel, but you don't know. So it go. Single man, Rasta man, live by himself, you know, see, and it's not that unacceptable. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, see it, at least, and you know, yeah. And our mind dirty. You know, see it, because we want good thing happen for our people. And we decide to make the necessary sacrifice. See, do what it takes. You know, see, and also inspire the argument, it's never too late for a shower or for rain. You know, see, experience teach us wisdom. And wisdom can be inspiring as well. You know, see, yeah, give us the lift, the push, what we need to move forward. Seeing, so, not with, you know, the facts are well then, man jump out. You know, at this time, it's beneficial to the youth then. Not only, you know, the sense of well then, keep your life. Do what it takes to keep your life, because you don't know when, you know, the opportunity might provide itself. So that you yourself can make a change, hopefully, fingers crossed, make a change. You know, see it? But put some value upon your life, because nobody can do it for you, you know. Nobody can value your life, no matter how much millions or billions or trillions a guy have. He can't tell you, say, your life value that. You know, see it? Because him knowing for himself, so watch ya. Am I one single life me use and acquire all of them millions and billions, yeah? This youth, yeah, can come, we use for him one single life as well and tear up more. Double up times, triple up times what him have. You know, see it to be selfish, childish, and belittling to the mentality, to the thought process for things say this is all that can be achieved. Only what a guy have can be achieved. No, life not go so. You know, see, we always come and surpass, even in our sports. We sit down and I expect a man to come run faster than Usain Bolt. It's not like we there say it can't happen, you know, we just don't want it to happen. Usain Bolt is a different argument again. You know, see, I'm going to touch upon it a little more in a different segment, but that is a different argument. We'll leave it over there. So, we are dealing with corrupt politicians. We corrupt politicians them these days, they Rasta. Question need to ask. Yeah, an argument there as well for make. You know, see. But again, I tell you, the politicians them look like say, the opposition look like say them just a wait man for them opportunity. Them are just a go on easy, keep the secret and keep it covered and wait till for them opportunity come and them can do for them thing. I say this is the case, you know, but listen, I saw it look. More time if we not shine a light on certain things and make a one know. You know, you know, the suspicion where him himself a create too. In terms of culpability and complacency. Complacency make you look culpable. Because it's beyond obvious. You know, see, at the other day, we are hear a big argument. I say, some hardy thing for go on, and some, you know, the Prime Minister supposed to declare in income, expenditures, in possession, in riches, how poor him is. And a months, I doubt if I know it declare. You know, see it, because that would have somewhere we should I hear about if it did declare. Because, you know, it must take time forgotten. And you hear Parliament have beat down on certain questions to ask. We don't hear them things they all know. You know, see it. And long before him reaching a position here, him did shady, because see there you have banking at St. Lucia, business register at St. Lucia, and assets are acquired to, private company where you have a St. Lucia. Why you won't do right here now when you know the apex, the highest seat of power? What a guy won't do, Rasta? You know see it? And the relevant question them is not being asked by the relevant people them. Now them thing are, disturbing. But like I say, if there's chance, just give me one day. You know see it? Anyway. We're there still, we're not going away. You know, see it, and we're glad for the opportunity if you can come back and say something to the item. You know, see it, so we give thanks again. Rastafari. And we hear from me again soon. Probably not as long as it is this time, because the thing is, I'm going to try to get climatized to the coursework so that we can factor this in. You know, see? Yeah, because each beneficial to the ally, you know. You know, see, but we can draw some benefit from education if you apply to this. It is like a waste of time. You know, see it. So I might as well use the opportunity for embrace what, so at least some of what I get for the time being, and like I said, get used to the thing. So that's me know say, yeah, that can deal it easily and back. I don't have to worry about that and then come in and say something to the eye them. You know see? So once again, we give thanks and we're not going away. We're there same way. You know see? Rastafari, Majesty.